Hello everyone, this is Ink and I would like to make a basic tutorial how to fly a ship in Elite Dangerous. I've seen many posts on Reddit and people are asking how to do things, and I must admit it can be very hard at the beginning, and this is why I decided to make a few videos and explaining the keyboard and flight overall. Now, I'm not typical YouTuber, so I'm not sure if this will record correctly, but at least I hope this will be helpful. Most of you are asking if it is important or must to have a joystick or any other equipment. I can say that it is preferable, but it is absolutely not mandatory, and above all, you can control your ship only with usage of your keyboard and mouse. The full control of a ship only with standard keyboard and standard mouse. Now, I am outside the space station, and I do this for a reason, because I think it is very important to understand the key bindings, and by that I mean default key bindings that come when you start the game the first time. It might be confusing, and most of MMO players would prefer to rebind the keys and to their own personal preference, but I would advise them to leave default key bindings just for a beginning, because I think they are set up logically and will serve a purpose quite well. So, without further ado, I will start explaining things. First of all, with the mouse you can only rotate your ship in one side. Now I moved mouse slightly to the left. Now you will see that I have this yellow arrow pointing in which direction I am moving the mouse. This happens only when you're in keyboard and mouse mode. We can see how zero tolerance space station has to criminals. So you can't do much with mouse only, therefore you need to use other keys, and that is the reason why I'm in front of space station, so you can see the difference. The most important keys for you are Q and E, W and S, A and D, and of course R and F. So I would like you to focus on the keyboard while I'm talking that, and you can see how your hand fits perfectly with those keys very near to your fingers. So one of the most important thing is how we will move. All movement is relative to the spaceship and player inside. As a matter of fact, treat yourself as you are this body in the ship. So I will explain this with the simplest language, how to move the ship. So if I want to move the ship into the right side, I will have to press key E, and I holding E key. You can see I am moving entire ship, but only in that direction. The speed is increasing continuously until it reaches its maximum, but only in one direction. I will release the key. That is the moment when thrusters stop and speed very quickly comes to zero. Now, to move in opposite direction, look at the keyboard again. I will press Q, and I will move in opposite direction. As you can see, I am at the entrance, and this might be very useful. Sometimes you actually want to move simply up and not to do this. To do that, you need to press R key. So I'm pressing R key, I press and hold R key. And to go down, I press F key. These basic maneuvering techniques are very essential for your landing, especially for your landing and launching, of course. Now, there is another thing that, what if I want to steer a ship a little bit to the left, for example? I will press A key. I'm still holding A key. I'm releasing it, and ship stops rotating itself. I'm pressing D key, and ship rotates in opposite direction. Now, what about W and S key? Well, they work a bit different considering default setting. So if I press W key, you will see my speed rises to the available maximum for the ship. And I have released the key, but ship's still moving. In the matter of fact, now I am using my mouse to fly around the space station. W and S are percentage-based keys that set the speed to your desire. If I want to slow down, I will press S, and as you can see, I move the speed to the so-called blue zone. Blue zone is the optimal speed for you to fly by. Sometimes you want to fly faster, sometimes you want to fly slower. However, this is the optimal speed that you want to use, especially when you are docking with the station or exiting the station. There's also another key that is very, very important, and that is the X key. So if I press X key, by default binding, it will set preferable speed to 0. And I am rotating a bit because my mouse moved, but now I'm at full stop. You might not know where you are. I will not explain the radar at this moment. My key to look around without moving a ship is to press and hold. Press middle mouse button or the scroll, and I can move my head of a player inside the ship. Actually, I can see the station and look around the ship. This is useful if you are this close to a space station and don't know how to do. Or you can do another thing. You can just speed up into a general direction. And there is this key that is very problematic for typical MMORPG players, the tab key. The tab key will boost. You see that now my speed is 300 and something, which is above my ship's maximum, and it's gradually decreasing to my available maximum. Do not, repeat, do not use boost near the station if you're trying to dock or try to exit the station. Use the boost only if you're in a situation like this to move a bit away from station. I hope that this video was helpful to you to understand the basics, and I will make secondary video how to dock with the station. Thanks for watching.